Hello friends, welcome back to Fix It With Beer. We've got an exciting project today. It's the very first oil change that I have ever done on the 2021 Bronco Sport. Some of you that watch this channel know that we just got this about four months ago. Had about 33,000 miles on it when we got it. We're at 38,000 miles now, and I figure I just want to go ahead and get it changed. That way I know what's in it and I know that it's all set to go. Plus, I've never done it, so it's a little exciting. Now, I've done a little research on this. I know that there is a, aerodynamic hunk of plastic that covers the entire bottom side of the motor. According to the research, that's a T30, a Torx 30 bit. So, and I think there's 10 or 12. You got to take those off, get that thing out of the way, and then we'll be able to see the drain plug and we'll be able to see the filter. Let's fix it with beer. Budweiser, flavor of the day. Super hot out today, and we did drive this truck a little bit earlier, so the oil's hot. I know that, so we're going to be careful. But we've got Costco had Mobile One full synthetic on sale. $33 after the $10 in-store rebate. Hey, I'm no shill for Costco, but if they're going to sell me Mobile One for $5 a quart, I'm going to buy it. Plus, they didn't have the Costco oil in the right viscosity. Book on this one says 5W20. If you live in a colder environment, it says 0W20. Obviously, we're in Texas, so 5W20 is going to be just fine for us. We got the filter. I got the Wix number. We got the Wix XP, and it's a 51348 XP. So that's the filter that they told me at the parts store, and we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Thanks for watching. Hey, like and subscribe this video. Why wait till the end to ask you to do it? I'm gonna ask you to do it right now at the beginning before we do the work. We're gonna slide under and see if we can get this little belly pan piece out. T30, that's what it says. We're gonna verify. Okay guys, you can see what you got here. If you start up at the front, there's supposed to be one right here. There's several of these missing. Someone's been down here messing with this thing, but there's supposed to be, let me see here. There's supposed to be one right here, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one here, 6. And then, oh, I guess this one doesn't count, but then you have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's 12 of them, but there's a bunch missing on this vehicle, so it's hard for me to show you where they're all supposed to be. And maybe I'll be able to show you putting them back on. All right, guys. Did I scratch my forehead? Am I bleeding? So there it is. It's just this little plastic piece here, and you'll see there's a bunch of spots around this thing. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it looks like there's supposed to be 12. I'll tell you right now, it's got 5 screws in it. So obviously someone was down there messing with this and didn't put it back right. I'm gonna have to go get some more of these Torx 30s with the washer on it and get that all put back together the right way. But for now, let's not let it stop us do our oil change. So if you're coming in from the front, you can see right here, we got the white oil filter, and it's right here kind of on the front side of the engine. And then right here, we've got our plug. Oh, that thing is hot. It's gonna be a hot one here, guys. Okay, guys, it's a 16 socket for the drain plug. And we're gonna be smart about this. I like to put the little cardboard down. This is gonna save on our mess that happens when this oil comes shooting out. The other thing is I got one of these big guys. You wanna make sure to go ahead and open that vent so you don't have a problem. Otherwise, you'll have oil everywhere. Ask me how I know. Now, this is the part where I always remember I wanna put the gloves on. So I'm gonna go put the gloves on. Holy buckets, that thing's on there tight. Oh, there we go. And I know that it's hot, guys, because like I said, we just drove it. I do not want to get burned. Look at that. That actually went really, really smooth, guys. All right, well, let's let that drain. We'll go ahead and get that filter. See if we're going to be able to get this filter out of here. Yeah, I got to get the little wrench. Okay, guys, I'll tell you right now, there's a radiator hose that's right in your way, so you got to be a little bit careful and get this thing kind of big here. Oh yeah, it's not super tight on there, but it was not so tight that I could do it with my hands. Let's see if we can get our pan. I think we can get our pan over here a little bit closer so that it will catch what's going to come out of here, almost certainly. Oh, that one's just making a little mess. Oh man, watch out, the oil's coming down, it's hot. The reward shot of the filter coming out. Okay, there we go, guys. Filter's out and it's draining. We'll compare it, make sure it's the right size compared to that wicks that we got. So let's see what we got here. And that's looking like it's the same size on the top. We'll grab a little oil off that thing. And it looks like we're, you know, within reasonable size of the depth. We are going to go ahead and before we spin this thing on, let's go ahead and get the date and the mileage so we remember. Today is 8/2/24. Maybe it's the 3rd, but it's close enough. Oh, it's the 4th, I'm being told. The 4th, whatever. 39,000 miles. So, according to the book, this truck will go 7,500 to 10,000 under normal use. It's got the computer. We'll go through how to reset the computer and everything on it when we get finished, but we'll go ahead and get this thing on here and go from there. So we'll just get a little bit of the old oil from our pan here on the filter. Some of you guys worry about that a lot in my videos. I don't know. Seems like a good idea. My grandpa would be proud of me for doing that, but you know I forgot once. And I forgot on that video on the Enclave, when it's also a side discharge filter like this, I figure there's enough oil kind of coming out of that fitting or the housing right there that there's probably plenty on there not to worry too much about making sure you got oil on there, but that's okay. Well, we're gonna go hand tight plus just a little bit. I don't want to squeeze too hard with this thing, but we'll get just a little bit of a turn on it. All right, there we go. There's the plug. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't see anything that I'm worried about there. I don't know if it's got a magnet in it or not, but it's all clean. We'll go ahead and slap that back on there. Kind of wiped a little bit of oil off on this thing. Everything else looks really clean down here, like everything looks right. Socket and put a little bit of a crank on this just so it doesn't run away on us. There we go. All right, well, let's go ahead and fill this thing up and see what happens. All right, guys, this says 5W20 right here on the top. I'm just gonna kind of pull this out. Now, I'll tell you right now, this is the 1.5 liter 3-cylinder turbo. There's the 2.0 liter turbo. And according to the book, 5.3 quarts for the 1.5 and 5.7 quarts for the 2.0. So that just kind of gets you an idea of where we're headed. This is your Mobil 1. Okay, so here's the last 0.3 quart. There you go. Close enough, guys. All right, let's clean up our mess now. Okay, we get the cap put back on here. Ooh, it's kind of a tricky cap. How does that cap go? There it goes. There you go, cap's back on. Some brand new oil, it's hard to see, but let's see what we've got. Looks good. I think we are golden, ladies and gentlemen. So, we got the cap on, we got the filter on, we got the dipstick in, we got the plug in, we got our mess down there squared away. I think what we're going to be lacking here, guys, is getting this guy back into place with our limited screws. Alright guys, camera person had other responsibilities to go handle. So now we're left doing the last of this on our own. We're going to slide the oil way back. And then we're going to get a little handy dandy aerodynamic piece here. Let's see how this thing all goes back in. Okay guys, so it goes wide in towards the front, which you're going to think it's going to go wide in towards the back, but it goes wide in towards the front. And then the front tabs, let's see. Oh, you can actually kind of see it. See how the front tabs right there slide in underneath. And then you got the little retainer clips. I have to run over to the parts store and see if I can get some more of these this afternoon, because I hate that there's so many missing. All right, well. So here we are inside at the old home screen, and if we go right here for our up, down, we're gonna go to the info section, which is right there. And then from info, you press menu, and then yeah, you got seat belts, auto start, stop, tire pressure, oil life, and then click OK. And then you see it says that we had 34% left. I don't know, I just figured that it was time to do it. So we're gonna reset oil life, hold OK to reset oil life, and then boom, we're oil life reset 100%. So there we're set. That's how we do that part. And now we're done. All right guys, very doable little project. Get your filter, get your oil. I'll tell you, it's just like a regular oil change, just you've got that piece that you got to get out of the way on the bottom, and it's kind of tricky. There's not a lot of room. The ramps helped a bunch, and just get you a little extra space. You know, you can use some 2x6s or 2x4s and just get yourself up and get a little bit of extra room. But then it's just like a regular oil change. The oil filter is actually not that difficult to get to. Obviously, the drain plug's pretty easy too. Listen, you can get out of this oil change for 50 bucks. And I know that if you take this to a full synthetic with 5.3 quarts or 5.7 quarts, you know, they're gonna get you for 100 bucks. So save 50 bucks, buy a couple of tall boys, and have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.